What is up, my guys? It is Christian from Garage 17 coming back at you guys with another video. So as you can see by the title, I do officially have my ST-X Coilovers on my 2017 Ford Focus ST. Today I'm going to be taking you guys outside, checking out the ride height that I've been riding at for the past couple weeks on the ST-X Coilovers. Then I'll bring you guys back inside, tell you guys my personal experience with the Coilovers and my opinion on them. Without further ado, let's get outside and check the ride height on my ST-X Coilovers. Alright guys, so we are in the garage now. Sorry about my messy garage, but here's the ride height I've been rocking on the ST for the past couple weeks or so. Everything has been pretty smooth up to this point, and as you guys can see, the ride height I'm sitting on, it is raked a bit. You can see a bit of gap in the rear. In the front, there's not so much gap. So in the front here, you could probably fit about one finger if you put your finger in there sideways. So like right here, guys, that's really the only way you're gonna be able to put your finger in there. If you try to go in there straight, it's not gonna make it. So there's a tiny bit of tucking in the front, literally this much amount of tucking in the front. But this amount of tucking does allow you to still use your full, turning radius and everything like that without any issues. There is no rubbing. Even when I hit bumps, I still do not rub, guys, believe it or not. So this is a great ride height, and this is the first height that we picked when we were installing the coilover. So really lucky guess, guys, and it's really, really great. So that's how it is in the front. Like I said, you can put your finger in here sideways, but much more than that really isn't gonna work. And in the rear, we've got a bit more gap. You could probably fit about 2 fingers in here, without any issues. You can put that in there pretty straight, and you're not gonna have any issues. And believe it or not, guys, this is actually maxed out in the rear. So those of you that are looking to go slammed on these coilovers, go super low, like the BC Extreme lows or anything like that, this is not the coilover for you guys. This is not what the ST-X coilovers are made for. So keep that in mind. This is not gonna be in the same realm as the BC Extreme lows in relation to the amount of drop you're gonna get in the rear. So don't even get it twisted, guys. But like I said, you can basically fit 2 fingers inside here, and that's about as low as you're gonna get it, guys. Like I said, this is maxed out. So I'm gonna leave it at this height. But at this point, the good thing about this ride height is I have no issues, no rubbing. I don't even scrape anywhere. I have not scraped anywhere with this set of coilovers yet, so I'm very, very happy about that. And another good thing about this ride height is that, when I do decide to get an upgraded wheel and tire setup, I'm definitely going water, and I'm gonna get a super, super meaty tire setup for this car, guys. So that rear height, I might be able to keep it at that rear height when I get that super meaty tire setup and super meaty wheel setup for the ST, guys. But that front with the tire and wheel setup I'm looking to get, I already got something in mind, got something picked out, just gotta get the cash for it. That's definitely gonna have to come up in the front. But at that point, once I actually get that wheel and tire setup, it's gonna be fully even all the way around, so there's not gonna be any more rake. But enough of me talking, guys. You guys have seen the ride height on the ST. I'm gonna take you guys back inside, and I'm gonna tell you guys about my personal opinion and my experience with the ST-X coilovers for the Focus ST. Alright guys, so we are back inside now, and I'm gonna tell you guys about my personal experience and my personal opinion on the ST-X coilovers for the Focus ST. So just to begin with, those of you that are looking to install these coilovers, be mindful to be careful with the front spring purchase for those coilovers, because if you guys tighten that locking nut too much, then it would immediately damage that spring perch, and you will not be able to use that spring perch. It will not lock up anymore. I'm saying that from experience because I had to buy 2 new spring perches for the coilovers when I was getting these things installed, because I was just so eager to get these bad boys on. I just tightened the locking nut too much, and it literally damaged the thread because they use a composite material for the spring perches. Those of you that have the ST-X coilovers will know what I'm talking about. Those of you that don't, you probably won't understand. But just want to let you guys know that. So that's one thing about the coilovers. Another thing, that's my only big issue with the coilovers. Other than that, the coilovers, they ride great, they feel great. I haven't had any issues, with the ride quality. It rides, how it did stock, for the most part. But once you go through some bumps and stuff like that, you're gonna feel it a bit more. But it is not anything super, super rough, like unbearable. I might be saying that because I'm young also, and I just want my car just to look good, low, and all that type of stuff. But I don't think it rides rough. My friends don't think it rides rough. I haven't got my parents' opinion on it yet. That might be something interesting. So, maybe I'll get their opinion on it also and let you guys know how they feel about it. Just since they're, middle-aged people and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, so they ride really great. I haven't had any issues with them in that sense. And if I had to rate these coilovers out of 10, I would give them an 8 because it's a great entry coilover. The only gripe I had, like I said, is with the spring purchase. So other than that, if you guys are looking to get these coilovers, they're a great value. And let me know if you guys pick up these coilovers down in the comment section below. That is it for this video, guys. Gonna be coming out more videos, more stuff coming up for the ST. Peace out, guys, and keep making moves. All right, guys. One thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about my personal experience and my personal opinion on the ST-X Coilovers. One cool thing about the coilovers is that in the rear, since we do not have a true coilover setup in the rear, we have the spring independent from the strut. You guys that have seen the ST suspension in the rear will know what I'm talking about. You can basically lower and raise your coilovers in the rear without even taking your rear wheels off. There will be a thing that goes under your spring, inside the spring bucket, that goes under. It's like a flat piece. It's gonna have a piece that goes inside the spring also. And you can basically turn that rear Allen nut in and out, and that will lower and raise your coilovers. So that's a cool thing about the coilovers that I did not mention. But other than that, that's all I had to mention. So like I said, 8 out of 10 for the coilovers. But that is it for me, guys. Make sure you guys give me a follow on Instagram at Garage17. Peace out and keep making moves.